Wife invited lover into my house. What happened next destroyed both of them. Reddit cheating stories. The night everything fell apart started with a knock at my own front door, a sound that should have felt comforting. But this time, it felt like a warning. I opened it, expecting to see a neighbor, maybe a delivery. Instead, I stood face to face with a man I'd never seen before, holding a smug grin that sent chills down my spine. My wife, standing behind him, froze like a child caught stealing candy. Daniel, she stammered, this is, Mark. He's just what? I interrupted, locking eyes with her. I could already tell by her trembling hands and his arrogant smirk that something dark had been brewing. That was the night my marriage, my peace, and everything I believed about love shattered into dust. I'm Daniel, 38, a man who built his life around loyalty and family. My wife, Laura, and I had been married for 10 years. We'd been through everything together, struggles, successes, sleepless nights with our little girl, and dreams of a future we'd worked hard for. But lately, something had changed. She'd grown distant, secretive. Her phone was always face down, her late, work meetings, had become routine, and even her laughter, the same one that used to light up the house, felt forced. I told myself I was imagining things, that maybe I was just overworked. But deep down, I knew. I just didn't want to believe it. It all came to a head that Friday evening. I got off work early, hoping to surprise her with dinner and maybe rekindle what we'd lost. I picked up her favorite wine and some flowers. When I pulled into the driveway, I noticed a strange car parked out front. Inside, I heard whispers and laughter coming from the living room. My heart started to race. I placed the flowers on the counter and slowly walked in. There she was, Laura, dressed up like it was our anniversary, pouring wine for another man on our couch. When they saw me, silence swallowed the room. Daniel, she gasped, her face turning pale. I thought you were at work. I finished for her. Yeah, I thought so too. The man, Mark, had the audacity to smirk, saying, relax, man. No need to make this dramatic. That was the wrong thing to say. I stepped closer, not raising my voice, not showing anger, just calm, dangerous calm. You're standing in my house, drinking my wine, sitting on my couch, with my wife. You think I won't make this dramatic? Laura tried to stand between us, her voice shaking. Please, Daniel, just listen. It's not what you think. I cut her off. Then what is it, Laura? Because from where I'm standing, it looks exactly like betrayal. That night, I didn't scream. I didn't throw things. I just walked out. I needed air, space, time to process the fact that the woman I'd given everything to had invited her lover into my home like I was nothing. But instead of crumbling, I decided I'd take control of what came next. Over the following weeks, I started documenting everything, her messages, their meetings, their lies. Every piece of evidence I gathered wasn't for revenge, it was for closure. I filed for divorce quietly, ensuring that custody of our daughter would stay with me. I moved out temporarily to give her space. She thought I was gone for good. But what she didn't know was that the house was still in my name, and the security system still connected to my phone. Then came the day that truly destroyed them both. 2 months later, while she was still living in the house, the cameras caught her and Mark arguing. Apparently, their affair wasn't as exciting once it came out into the open. She accused him of using her, he accused her of ruining his career. It got ugly, shouting, breaking things, even threats. I watched from afar, feeling a mix of disgust and pity. The next morning, I called the police, reporting property damage and trespassing, because, legally, Mark wasn't allowed there. When officers arrived, they found enough evidence of their fight to charge him with assault and her with property destruction. The affair that once thrilled them turned into a public humiliation. Mark lost his job. Turns out, he was one of her company's clients. And Laura. She was fired for violating workplace ethics. Her name, once respected, became a scandal whispered across town. When she finally called me, her voice was barely a whisper. Daniel, please. I made a mistake. I lost everything. Can we start over? I paused before replying. You didn't just lose everything, Laura. You threw it away. And now you have to live with the consequences. She sobbed, begging for forgiveness, but I'd already found peace. I didn't hate her anymore. I just didn't care. I had my daughter, my dignity, and a life rebuilt from the ashes of her betrayal. Months passed. I bought a new house, a smaller one, but filled with peace. My daughter laughed again, free from the tension that used to fill our old home. And for the first time in years, I felt free too. Laura tried to reach out again later, wanting to talk. I told her the truth. Some lessons in life are meant to hurt. But they also teach you what kind of love is worth fighting for, and what kind isn't. In the end, her betrayal didn't destroy me. It freed me. As for her and Mark, they destroyed each other. Their lies, their guilt, and their arrogance tore them apart long after I walked away. Because sometimes, revenge isn't about what you do to someone, it's about what you let them do to themselves.